Hello and welcome back to ENG ENGINE. In this video, let us learn how to combine the given pair of sentences using the words given in the bracket. Let's get into the video. Before that, you have a quiz towards the end, so kindly watch the video carefully. Now let's begin. It rained. The match continued. So it rained is one sentence. The match continued is another sentence. So we have a pair of sentences. We have to combine the sentence using in spite of. We have to remember that if we use in spite, immediately we use of. Now let us check how to combine. We have to begin the sentence with in spite of. In spite of rain, the match continued. So this in spite of rain, this is a phrase. In spite of rain is a phrase, and this part is the main clause. Next example. He got into trouble. We advised him. Again, we have to combine using in spite. So of is mandatory. We have to use it. So how can we combine? Let us check. In spite of advising him, he got into trouble. So if we use in spite, it is mandatory to use of. Next example. Hari came to school. He is sick. Again, we have to use in spite of, that is the word given in the bracket. And here the verb is. Now let us check how to combine. In spite of being sick, Hari came to school. So is the be verb. So we use being here. Next example. He is ill. He attended the exam. Now the requirement here is despite. We have to use despite and combine the sentence. Let us check. Despite his illness, he attended the exam. You can note that after despite we have a pronoun. But after in spite we have of. So this we have to keep in mind. There is no difference between in spite and despite, but the usage differs. So after in spite we use of, and after despite we use a pronoun. Despite his illness, he attended the exam. Next example. He practiced constantly. He couldn't succeed. Again use despite. So if we use despite, immediately we have to use a pronoun. Let's check. Despite his constant practice, he couldn't succeed. So despite is used and we have used a pronoun. Despite his constant practice, he couldn't succeed. The fox couldn't reach the grapes. It tried hard. Here we have to use in spite. So in spite of, which is mandatory. And we combine it in this way. In spite of trying hard, the fox couldn't succeed. So in spite of. In the maximum sentences, you could have observed that after in spite of, the verb has an ing form. Next example. The boy threw a stone and broke the window. I strictly warned him. So we have to use despite. Sometimes the first part of the sentence, that is in the pair of sentence, the first sentence will have to be used first. Sometimes the second sentence we have to use first. Let us check. Despite my strict warning. So the second sentence we have used as the beginning here. So despite is used, and immediately after despite we have used a pronoun. Despite my strict warning, the boy threw a stone and broke the window. So the sentence is combined. He met with an accident. He drove carefully. Now again combine using despite. The answer: despite his careful driving, he met with an accident. So despite is used and we have used a pronoun. Hope you have understood the concept. Now it's ready for the quiz. Read the questions carefully and try to answer. If you want more time, you can pause the video. The answers will appear in a few seconds. Let's get into the quiz. Combine the sentences as directed. Read the sentences carefully and answer. The answers will appear in a short while. You have the answers now. Well, that's it. In this video, we understood how to combine a pair of sentences using in spite and despite. I hope you found the video useful. If you like the video, give a thumbs up and share. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.